who was shooting them from the back when they are throwing the stones to the police? Is there somebody who is armed at the back that was shoot with guns, that were planning to make sure that these people are shot to create a situation? Because I've listened and seen in many of the TV stations, the other side has been claiming they were shot in the back. Yes, they were shot in the back. But these people, we know them, they were throwing stones at the police who are in the front. So meaning that probably the demonstrators were also armed and shooting the other demonstrators from the back to create a situation. Madam Speaker, what we've seen is a very sad situation.
What is out
where
of order?
Politicians...
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I really like the spirit and guidance that the Speaker gave. I really hope that we can abide by that. For the Honorable Pukose to stand up and say that these people were throwing stones at the police, could he substantiate?
Order,
and if he
honorable
cannot,
member.
then he should withdraw.
Order, Honorable Otiende Wamolo, you're the one who raised the issue of abuse of actually point of order. Because Honorable Rosa Buyu also made allegations that were not countered. Please give the member the chance to finish and don't use the points of orders to debate. Honorable Pukose, please continue.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for protecting me from Honorable Otiende Wamolo. Madam Speaker, we've seen what has happened. I saw my colleagues from the other side. Whenever this issue has come up of demonstrations, we ask ourselves, the court has made a ruling, and it has said, it has given stay orders for the finance bill. What is it that we are demonstrating against? Because if it is a question of even sitting down and negotiating, we had a team that had been formed, headed by Honorable Otiende Wamolo and our own good friend, Kitonga Murugaro, the member for Teargas. And this is members of this House. These committees suspended the activities because the minority side, under their leadership, called for demonstrations to praise what the court has already given a suspension of implementation, the finance bill. We are talking about the cost of living, which the government is already instituting measures to be able to make corrections, create employment, make the cost of food to go down through subsidies of fertilizers. These other issues, we saw the other day, Baba, former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, come out very clearly and said, now, the president of Tanzania was here to negotiate on these issues. We say, fine, that's okay. But what are these issues that we want to negotiate about? Is it negotiating about the cost of living? Is it negotiating about the cost of food? Which the government is already putting measures to resolve. If you have better ideas, I think it is better for former Prime Minister to sit down with our president, because we now see him recognizing President Ruto that he won fairly. Sit down with President Ruto, tell him how best he thinks President Ruto is not implementing projects to bring down the price of food. Mr. Speaker, what we heard from our colleague is Vigils, which to me I think is crocodile tears, because if they had not called for demonstrations, would not have lost those lives. But they are
Order.
calling, you'll find
Order,
that when
member.
they are doing these vigils,
Order, member.
people are pretending to be holier than thou.
Order, Honorable Pukose. What is out of order, Eve Obara? Honorable Eve Obara.
Madam Speaker, I think we are here to discuss matters on police brutality. Why do you bring in Baba's name here? We have been asked to discuss this matter soberly.
Order.
Please,
Order,
please,
Honorable.
Madam
Order.
Speaker.
Order. Order, Honorable. You will get the chance to debate. Please, Honorable members, we are all here. We know the context. And I think Honorable Rosa Buyu has done very well in executing this motion. We will give all of you a chance to contribute. So finish up, Honorable Pukose. You have a few minutes. Finish up.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I saw some of them putting on even white clothes and attending vigils. To me, it's crocodile tears. Because if they had not called for the demonstrations, we would not have lost those lives. With those few remarks, I want to note my comments.
Order. Order, members. The next chance, there is no one on the floor, there cannot be anything possibly out of order. We will give the next chance to the member.